Hey friends, welcome or welcome back. Happy Fountain Pen Day. It is actually not technically Fountain Pen Day, but I'm filming this a little early and hopefully we can post this by Fountain Pen Day. So I just heard that Pelikans are going up in price October 1st, and there was an M600 that I've been eyeing for at least 1 year. Still haven't gotten it. And the reason is because I got this one. And so I know I need to ink it up now in order to tell myself, one, I don't need another one, or two, I really need another one. So you're here to find out with me. I am whispering because my household is sleeping right now. I actually ordered this from Cult Pens last year, and I did do a dip test, but then I put the pen away, and now it's definitely time to bring it back. If you didn't know, Cult Pens also sells their diamine ink for a very good price. Now that there's tariffs, I'm not fully sure if it's a good deal anymore, so you'll have to check that on your own. But back then, these were only like $3-4, and this is actually one of their exclusives, the deep dark green. So I think I'm going to ink it up with this because we have a green pen. I'm so excited. Like I said, I've dip tested this and then put it away, so it's almost like new to me again. We have the warranty pamphlet and all that jazz and instructions on how to use the pen. Now, I think it's interesting how I swear every Pelikan pen comes in a different box for me, but as far as I know, the really cool white and color versions come in this kind of shoelace patterned box. Personally, not the biggest fan because I'm not really big in shoes and laces and things, but it's kind of cool. All right, let's get into it. Is it magnetic? It is. Oh, nice. Wow, that is pretty. Take a look at that. This is like my second time seeing it. I basically have memory loss. Don't remember what it looked like before. I do remember it being very light. Whoa, this is really pretty. This pen is actually gorgeous. I think most of their pens are really pretty, but something about the silver hardware is just really nice against the white and the green. I don't know if these stripes, because I do believe this is an older model, I don't know if these are the ones where you can see through it and see the ink level. Guess we'll find out. Here we have Germany, Pelikan, Sovereign. Okay, and then we have this beak-shaped clip that has a good spring to it. Not too tense, but not too loose. M605 with a 14 karat gold nib, broad, and a green white. The reason I got this from Cult Pens is because they had an incredible sale on it and I just jumped on it. And I think the broad nib was the only one available at this price. Now, here is, ooh, that is so pretty. I know I looked at this last Fountain Pen Day actually with my M800, but this is just so pretty. Look at the little baby bird and the mama bird. It's just so gorgeous, and it's adorable, of course. Wow. Okay, let's do this. One thing I don't really love about Pelikan pens, I say Pelikan, I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Somebody said Pelikan for German. I just say Pelikan. I hope that's okay with you guys. But the caps are always kind of loose, you know? Did anyone else notice that? Like they kind of twist off themselves. Wow. So I believe the body is all plastic, unlike the M800, which is brass. Like the inside is brass. And then we have the piston on the end that you turn, and I believe, yeah, when you open it and turn this way, then the internal piston will travel down, and then you can dip it into your ink, twist to suck up ink. So pretty. So gorgeous. I love the two rings on the end too. The feed looks juicy. Looks very nice. And then the nib. Wow. I don't know why I'm acting like this is the first time I've seen it, because I have the M800 like I was saying, but somehow I think the silver color looks better than the gold. Let's get a close-up of the nib. We've got these gorgeous swirls, kind of like a flourish, and the logo again, and it says 14C-585 with a capital B to stand for the broad nib. Now, one thing that I was a little bit concerned about is potentially staining the white, and I've also heard horror stories about the white versions cracking, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. It's so lightweight to post. It's actually, wow, it's actually pretty comfortable. It's just a tad bit longer than I would like it to be, but definitely a very, very, very nice weight for me. The M800, I've been finding it's a little bit too heavy, even though it has such an elegance to it, and it has almost like a self weight to it, so that you don't have to feel like you have to apply any pressure to write. However, it does feel like if I write for too long, my hand will get tired. So I hope this is really good, especially since these pens, they flow so nicely. Now we're gonna use our Good Impressions notebook. I'm switching back to this one for this year because I ran out of space in my other notebooks, and I'm excited to be back in this. We're gonna label the page as always with our stickers from my Etsy store. The new pen day stickers. Oh, and new ink day. Yes, perfect. You know what would be fun? Why don't we lay down some washi tape too? I just have this random washi card here, and since we're going with the green theme, I know it's not related to birds, but cats like birds, or maybe they hate them, but these cats are so cute. I got this washi tape in Japan, I believe, or was it Hong Kong? And there's just these cute little cats with these funky glasses. I think it's hilarious. I love this tape. So we're just gonna put a sheet or a little piece of it down here, and then we're gonna say new pen day. Even though I did buy this last year, it is pretty much officially joining my allowed to be inked collection. Let's use the new ink day stickers. You know, sometimes I get tired of my own stickers, but I haven't for these ones, which is really good. I guess it's because they're so functional. I'm really happy to be back with Tomoe River paper too. The Good Impressions notebooks, at least the ones sold at Barnes & Noble, they have the machine number 9 paper, and we're just gonna dip this. I don't think we need to do the piston cleaning. Maybe we should anyways, but I don't think my water is high enough, and I'm a little lazy right now about going to get more water. Also, the one thing about Pelikan nibs is that you can screw it off. I'm not going to, because I'm not fully confirmed on that theory right now. It's not a theory, it's a fact. But I believe you can for all of their models. Don't trust me on that. Definitely try another source to confirm that. I'm still pretty new to Pelikan pens, but I think I've got the gist of it. Okay, I put it to the side, but knowing me, I'm gonna damage it. So let's cap it back up, and then let's swatch this ink. So this is the deep dark green from Colt Pens and Diamine. I believe, I want to say, like it feels like a permanent ink, but I don't think it is, because Diamine didn't come out with forever inks until 2025, and this was bought in 2024. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Dark green fully has a nice place in my heart, especially like platinum forest black. So good. Look at that. That is so beautiful. Diamine Cross Colt Pens, deep dark green. The one thing about this glass dip pen is that I somehow managed to get it all over myself when I use this. I don't know if it's because the neck of the bottle is kind of small, So I dipped it in a little too far to try to compensate. Oh my goodness. Look how beautiful. Oh my gosh. I would expect some sheen, but I think there's only shading. Let me clean this up. I'll be right back. I was so excited about seeing the color that I couldn't really tell or take a note about whether or not it is a wet ink. But the thing is, when you're swatching with a glass pen, it's really hard to tell anyways. I think it was moderate to wet, so medium, but the shading makes me feel like it dries faster than some other really wet flowing inks. So yeah. Also, like it's definitely drying pretty quick, so it might be just moderate. Okay, I'm so excited. It has just been I'm happy to have a new pen. That's all. I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm just, yeah. Does it fit in here? I really hope it does. Oh, let's twist the piston out first. It is so lightweight. I love it. I am genuinely afraid of it dyeing the white parts, so I guess I have to be careful with what ink I put in here, and probably be very mindful of cleaning it off immediately. Oof. Oh no, this is not good. Well, it's just that, is this normal? Is this normal for white pens? You guys? Oh gosh, tell me if this is normal. The ink is in the threads. Oh my gosh. I know I shouldn't care, but I do for now. Just because I want to keep it as pristine as possible. At least for like the first 3 uses, you know? Let me grab a wet towel. I'll be back. Okay, I have a cup of water off screen, and we're just gonna take off some of the little ink splotches, specks. I know pens are meant to be used. I know it's just an aesthetic thing. I know this was what I signed up for when I got a white pen. But come on, just for like the first 3 fills, that's all I'm really asking for. I think it already kind of trapped a little bit of green between the silver ring right there and the plastic, but I might just be making that up. Oh, what about the threads? This is obsessive, I know. The threads, they look okay. So fair warning, if you're gonna buy one of these, be prepared for it to be stained. I don't know why I knew that and I still went for it. But this is making me mindful about the next one that I kind of wanted, that I had been hinting at. I'll let you guys guess the color, but it's one of these. Okay, are you ready? We'll be okay. We will be, I'm talking to myself, we will be okay if it gets stained. We will live. Let it go. Oh no. Oh no. Did I clean it too much? Okay. Pelikan M605. Is that what this was? Why don't they have the number printed on here? That's kind of weird. M605 green white. Green white with a broad nib. Yeah, so it's definitely more of a moderate ink, or the nib isn't as wet as I remembered. It's not like slippery like the 800 when I put an ink in there. Wow, this almost feels like a medium, or my medium for the M800. So this is with diamine. Oh wait, it's down here, but I'll just write it again. Deep dark green, and then pretty even downstrokes, upstrokes, side strokes. It's pretty consistent. Huh. What is it missing? I think it's missing that weight I was telling you about. Unposted, it's pretty comfortable. Posted, I think I like it posted more because it has a little bit more weight. What about reverse? Oh, why did it feel like it was gonna unscrew? I don't think it's supposed to unscrew. Reverse. Oh wait, that's not reverse. Reverse is pretty good. This is a broad nib. Let me get my 800 to do a comparison. Here's the M800. And you can kind of see the size difference. It is a taller and wider pen. Weight-wise, it's a significantly heavier than this one. And then it has the gorgeous finial as well, but I think I like the silver. This one doesn't say M800. I thought they wrote the number on there. Okay, so I definitely want this one unposted. And this is the M800, the medium nib, 18 karat. They rate 18C. So, oh wow. This one has more control due to weight. I have Pilot Blue in here. And then somehow, I think it's not just me. Can you guys see it? I'm gonna post it to have the weight. M605 broad. It's 14 karat. I think the line width is slightly thinner than 800. Maybe not. The quick brown fox jumps over blah blah blah. Oh, no, it got caught on the little inside the cap. There's like an extra step down or an inner cap. Sometimes the nib gets caught on that and then slips. I think it's okay though. The other thing is it's just easier when there's the black interior, so you don't have to see all your little messes. The quick brown fox jumps over. It almost looks the same. I feel like I'm not gonna flex my nibs because I think I did that with this one and I did not feel comfortable doing that, so I'm just not gonna do it. But look at this. In some scenarios, in the quick, the font looks the same. In brown, it looks a little wider. In fox, the blue's a little wider. In jumps, it's a little wider, and over it looks the same. Maybe it's just the way I was writing. Maybe the weight of the pen kind of dictates how much resistance I have pushing into the page. Oh, now it's hard to decide because I really do like my M800. So do I still want to get the M600 that I have been pining after? I'm gonna have to give it some time, maybe a week. No, the prices go up, oh my gosh, in like 2 days. But you guys won't see this until fountain pen day. Anyway, that's definitely something for me to consider. I wanted to compare it to a Pro Gear Slim. I don't have one in reach right now, but here are some really nice green pens that I have nearby. So it looks like this is the shortest one. Then we've got the Platinum 3776 Century. The Lamy is so light. And then the Pelikan M800. In length, unposted, we have, looks like the Platinum is shorter. Very interesting. Wow, this one is just so luxurious on another level. I think if I were to recommend one, I would still go with the M800. But like I said, the weight bothers me after about half a page or so. So maybe I can write longer with this one. But the experience is better because of the additional weight. Wow. Okay. It's okay. I'll just journal with it and then we can make some decisions. And you know what? Maybe I don't let the FOMO of price increases get to me and I just enjoy what I have. We can do that. Yeah. Don't judge me if I get another one though. Ooh, it is getting dust on the cap. Don't know if you guys can see. It did get a little dusty. One more thing, let me weigh them and then we'll be good. Since I have all these pens here, I might as well. This is the Lamy Safari. It's 17.4 grams. These are all inked up, by the way, so they might be a little off. 21.9, 19.5. So it's less than the Platinum. Makes sense, because this is kind of top heavy, probably because of the whatever that is, band. And then this has the brass piston at 30.4, so almost 10 grams more, or a little over 10. Wow, well that's interesting. I hope you guys found this video a little bit helpful. For the most part, it's just me gushing about this new Pelikan pen, and hopefully it encourages you to go out and seek a Pelikan. They're definitely very luxurious and well made, or at least I think they're well made. I have heard people say that there's inconsistency in quality. The nibs, that was a little questionable with the medium versus the broad, but they are different gold. So not fully sure. Yeah, I'm really grateful to have this pen. It was a Grail pen. I'm very grateful to have this pen because I got it for a fantastic price. I don't know if I can see the ink level through this. If I shine a flashlight, does that help? It doesn't help me. I don't think you can see through this. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know they changed it for most of their models. I don't know if that was changed for these ones since they were kind of a limited edition. All right, so that's all for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a happy fountain pen day, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. Bye.